Okay, West Mile Triple. Now, first question I'm probably going to ask is, what's a triple?
Thrice the fun.
Thrice the fun.
Thrice the fun.
Yeah, so it's basically 3 times the ingredients, 3 times the amount of barley. They up the ante by first doubling and now tripling the malts with the purpose to have a stronger beer. And this is 9.5, so it's packed with flavour. Lovely foam. A lot of typical West Mile yeast aromas, which is banana and a bit of peach. Quite a lot of bubbles and quite frothy beer. Not one that you would drink from the bottle. You need a good glass to drink this and appreciate the aromas. A bit like a wine, I guess, but it's a slow drinking, kick back, relax beer.
So unlike the double, where this is almost golden, it's golden rather than a darker colour.
Yeah.
So again, that was the sugars we were talking about, where they'd actually cooked the sugar, was it? Or
yeah. So when you make candy sugar, basically, it's a case of holding it in that right temperature area. There's a sugar water combination. You hold it in that temperature area for a certain point, and you can make it. The longer you hold it, the darker it goes, but also you can set it and make it a hard candy, or you can make it a syrup that pours. And if you cook it at a higher temperature for longer, then you're going to get that darker colour that comes through. Now, obviously, malts do that as well, but they do use the sugars to create that as well. So what you wouldn't do would be put a dark sugar into a triple, because then you'd ruin the characteristics. You'd ruin the colour, but you'd also get that kind of pruny, richer flavour in there that you're not looking to try and, you're trying to keep this quite clean.
The irony that we had when it was cold, I did a tasting with someone next door just quickly, and I didn't show them the glass. I just said, here, just try this. I gave them a little sip out of the bottle.
They didn't get the 9%, I bet.
Well, no, they wouldn't have. Actually, you didn't get the... it doesn't taste 9% at all. But they went, oh, is that a dark beer? And then I showed them the glass. They looked at it.
Oh, so they haven't looked at it?
No, I hadn't looked at it.
Oh, wow.
So, therefore, the heaviness of the malts. And there's a roastiness in there that you would expect to see from a dark beer.
Yeah, so I don't get that, but that might be because my eyes are...
But literally it was like, you could mistake that quite easily for a dark beer within a black glass. Anyway, well, as it formed up though, all those sweeter notes like the candy banana and all that kind of stuff have come out. And in fact, it's beginning to look more, well, just the fact that it's 9%, you don't recognise it as 9%. If you put that in front of me and said, oh yeah, here's a German Hefeweiss, and I drank it, I'd go, it's a bit complex for a German Hefeweiss, but it's pretty well made. It's really good. That banana sort of note that's in there definitely would have fooled me. But this is just
the only bit that gives it away to me is the viscosity. So it's got that. Whilst it's fairly light, it's definitely got a little bit more syrupiness to it.
It's a lot more palate weight to it. It's really. You start looking at wine descriptors essentially for these beers, and that's actually one of the things that was very funny when we were talking about them. I was falling back on my wine descriptors and realising that I didn't use any of the beer descriptors that we normally use. Lines of bitterness, that hop aromas and things like that.
And that's actually something I'm going to ask Bart some questions about when we go back in there and move on to the next triple from a brewery that we've never tried before.
Okay. Oh, I've tried it. I love it.
I haven't. So I'm excited. So
it's one of my favourite breweries.
Let's go.
Alrighty.